Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another video. As always, I'd like to welcome any new subscribers. Welcome back any existing subscribers. If you enjoyed this and all future content, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. All the comments and such like are well received as always. So let's get into the video. I'd like to tell you a little story about something that happened to me at work today. Now, as the title of this video will suggest, people, bikes and liberties. I had someone take a fucking massive liberty with my bike today. Not in the way you might think, but I was sitting, well, I wasn't sitting, I was busy working, but I was at work, minding my own business, and one of my colleagues has come out to me and gone, someone's sitting on your bike. And I'm like, are you taking the fucking piss? And they're like, no, somebody's actually sitting on your bike. And I'm like, no, you are having a fucking giggle. But I kid you not, I walked out the door and there was this bloke sitting on my bike like he fucking owned it. And he looked at me as if to say he was doing no wrong. And I'm sorry, but if it's not your property, what then gives you the fucking right to sit on it? Likewise, if someone left their car door open, you wouldn't fucking go and help yourself to go and sit in it, would you? But no, this guy just as bold as brass, thought he'd be clever and help himself to sitting on my bike. Now, normally I wouldn't have a problem with it, but if someone asks, then it's all well and good. If you don't ask, then you know, I'm well within my rights to throw an absolute shit fit, which is exactly what I did. I took one look at him and I was like, do you want to get off? And he just fucking stared at me. I was like, do you actually want to get off my fucking bike? It's not your property, get off it. And not even so much as a fucking sorry. He just looked at me blankly like I was talking a different fucking language. And I'm like, dude, get off my bike. And he just carried on staring at me, fucking around with the controls and the gear lever and all the rest of it. And I'm like, get the fuck off my bike. But still didn't fucking take any notice until I went to walk out the door and confront him. So I was like, do you want to get off? And I kid you not, this geezer, I've never seen someone's eyes go so fucking wide in my life. It's like I said, if you'd have asked, then I may have been, okay, fine, I'll let you sit on my bike because you asked. But because you didn't ask, what gives you the fucking right to take liberties and sit on my bike? I mean, not only did he, I mean, that was at like 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't think nothing of it until I went to leave work this evening, and I kid you fucking not, the stupid prick decided to fucking put it in gear. Now I don't know if that was deliberate or by accident, but either way, it almost caused me to fire my bike into the fucking railings opposite my work. And I'm sorry, but again, it goes back to the whole taking liberties. It's like, I wouldn't turn around and say to someone, oh yeah, let me fuck your missus because, you know, I feel like it. It's fucking unbelievable. It's like absolute piss take. Didn't ask, didn't say sorry, just got off it and was like, just wandered off like nothing had happened. I was like, I'm not being funny, but you people like that absolutely take the piss. I mean, it doesn't have a for sale sign on it. It doesn't have a sign on it saying that feel free to take a seat. It has fuck all like that on the bike. So where the fuck do people think they have the fucking right to help themselves to sit on bikes that have fucking nothing to do with them? It's like when my bike's parked outside my work, I constantly get people asking, oh, is this bike for sale? Is this bike for sale? Bitch, is there a fucking sign on it saying it's for sale? No. Well then it's not for fucking sale. Simple as that. If there's no sign on it, don't fucking sit on it. It's not for sale. It's never going to be for sale, because I know I'll never get the money back that I spent on it, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, you, sir, are an arsehole. I just don't fucking understand people's, you know, the barefaced cheek of some people. You know, my bike is sitting there with a steering lock on, chained up. Fucking chained up, I tell you. Away from the road, on technically private land. It's not fucking there for my own bloody amusement. It's not there because I can't be bothered to go and get a fucking parking space or whatever. You know, does it really mean that I have to fucking, when I put my bike outside my work, I've got to put a fucking sign on it saying I am not for sale, do not sit on me? It's like, do I really have to go to those fucking extents to fucking keep my bike safe and pristine without some cunt fucking sitting on it? Sorry for all the swearing, but I am so pissed about this, it's unreal. It's like, you know, my bike has been violated. It's almost, like I keep saying, it's almost as if, you know, like if someone was to violate your wife. Just don't touch what doesn't belong to you. If there's a sign saying, if you'd like to sit on me, please inquire within, then it's a different fucking story. But it doesn't. My bike, for when it has been outside my work, has never ever ever had a sign on it saying, please feel free to sit on me. Feel free to take a seat. How about, bitch, fuck off. You want to sit on this bike, you either come in and ask the owner, or you just don't do it. It's a simple case of common sense and common decency, which a lot of people don't seem to fucking have anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not asking for the fucking world, just a little bit of common decency, that's all I ask for. But in some places, in some areas, you can't even get that. You just can't get any common decency from some people. It's ridiculous. But what do I actually have to do to actually make people realise that I am not joking? If I say don't touch my bike, it means don't fucking touch my bike. I'm not saying it for my fucking health. Are you out of your fucking mind? You wouldn't catch me fucking doing that to someone. It's like, oh yeah, someone's left their car door open. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go jump in and take it for a spin around the block. You wouldn't fucking catch me doing that, but apparently it's alright for people to sit on my fucking bike. No. You know, it's yeah, I'm fucking fuming, I swear to God. I am absolutely fucking pissed to the high heavens. I just don't understand why people feel or think it's appropriate to manhandle someone else's property. I mean, like I said, you don't catch me fucking sitting on someone else's bike unless I ask them first. How about have some common fucking decency? Oh wait, I forgot. Again, society today doesn't allow for it. But it fucking pisses me off. It really does. I mean, why? What gives you the fucking right to go and sit on my bike? It's like, now I'm fucking riding angry, which is not something I generally do. But now I'm so fucking hacked off, it's unreal. It's like, it is fucking frustrating. It really is. All it would have taken was for the guy to come into my work and gone, excuse me, who owns the black and red bike outside? Can I sit on it? And I would quite instantly have gone, yeah, I own it, and no, you can't sit on it. And if he goes, oh, well, why not? I said, well, because it's my bike, I don't know you, and if you damage it, you're not going to fucking pay for it. Simple as that. That's my argument, and that's what I'm sticking to. If you're going to fucking sit on my bike and damage it, then be prepared to fucking pay for it. Oh no, wait. They won't pay for it because they'll say the damage was already there before they got on it. It's like, no bitch. You caused that fucking damage, so therefore, cough up. Wait, that won't happen. So all I can do about it is bitch about it, because let's face it, there's nothing I can do now because the guy's fucked off. And if he had caused any damage to the bike, I won't see it or know about it till it's too fucking late, and I can't do anything about it anyway. But it's like, I'm just so fucking annoyed. You know, it doesn't take like I said, it doesn't take much. Just a simple conversation, or a simple, excuse me, is it right to sit on your bike? That's all it would have taken. But no, what do I get? Not even so much as an excuse me. Or when I caught the guy out, not even as much as a sorry. It's like, dude, are you that much of a prick? either apologise or fuck off. But no. No apology, no sorry, just a fucking stare of disbelief like I've just threatened to stab his mother. Don't be a dickhead, get out of the way, get off my bike. You know, it's really simple. Get off my fucking bike. Or better yet, you should never have got on the cunting thing in the first place. But guess what? I've got to be all nicey and amicable because I'm at work. I swear to God, I am fucking fed up with people sitting on my bike without asking me. If you ask me, it's a different story. If you don't ask me, then you're a cunt. As simple as that. If you're going to ask me, then, you know, I might say yes, I might say no. It depends on how I'm feeling. If you're going to act like a complete bellend and not ask me, then why should I say yes? And not only that, the geezer clearly didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing, because he tried to turn the handlebars when the fucking steering lock was on and put the cunting thing in gear as well. Which is, you know, lucky for me, I had my wits about me, because I didn't realise the prick had left it in gear, and as I went to start it, the bike nearly jumped out of my fucking hands. And it's like, why? Why fucking why? Why do people feel it's okay to take fucking liberties like that? It's like, I don't do it to anyone else or anything else, so why do it to me? And it's like, are you seriously taking the fucking piss out of my life right now? You're gonna act like a complete cunt and then think it's alright when I get the arseache with you. Sorry bro, that's not how it works. If you're gonna fucking sit on my bike without asking, be prepared to face the fucking consequences. And if you're not going to face the consequences, be prepared to have your fucking arse handed to you. Because I am not going to fuck around with people who think it's alright to dick about on my bike without my permission. If I give you the keys, it's a different story. If I don't give you the keys, fuck off. It's like, this is how protective I am over my bike. I won't even let my girlfriend's 8-year-old daughter sit on my bike. Unless I'm with her, she doesn't go anywhere near my bike. You know, it's principles. It's common sense. It's fucking respect. You know, you don't go fucking jumping on someone else's car or whatever because, oh, they've left the keys in the ignition. You know, you don't go fucking jumping on someone else's bike because they left the steering lock off. Oh, but wait, I'm supposed to be fucking, you know, the big friendly biker that allows anyone and everyone to sit on my fucking bike. But no, that shit don't happen anymore. I mean, it's like I said, this geezer's eyes, when I went outside and I told him to get off my bike, I've never seen anyone's eyes go as big as fucking saucers in my life. It's like, what's the matter? Are you having a seizure or something? It's like, you know, oh, I'm just so pissed, ladies and gents. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be so angry about silly little things like that, but it's like, nah, that shit wears extremely thin with me, and I'm talking thinner than a fucking Rizzler. It's like, why should I have to sit there and deal with some dickhead who thinks it's alright to sit on my bike when I've not given them fucking permission to? It's like, if you're not going to abide by the, you know, common decency law, which is you ask first before just fucking helping yourself, then nah, I'm sorry, but fuck off. Go fuck off and die somewhere. I'm not going to be fucking mugged off because someone's decided that they want to fuck around with my property, with my bike. It's like, no, you can fuck right off if you're going to do that. It's an absolute fucking piss take. I mean, it's quite a simple thing, really. You know, you can quite clearly see that when my bike is stationary, when it's turned off, you know, The steering lock is on. My chain is on. You cannot wheel it forwards, you cannot wheel it backwards, you cannot start it, you can't turn the steering. So why do people feel the need to take it upon themselves to try and sit on my bike, see if they can get it going? It's like, who the fuck are you? You know, you're no friend of mine. You're just some random dickhead on the street. I mean, let's just say, for example, someone was to sit on my bike and break something. If you were me, what would you do? Go after him? Ignore him? What? What would you? What the fuck? What would you do? What would anyone do in that situation? I mean, I'm sorry, but no, fuck off. You're a dickhead. No common sense, no decency, no ask, no fucking try. Simple as that. But anyway, guys, this was this wasn't supposed to be a video about me ranting about some dickhead trying to sit on my bike, but I'm afraid that's what it's turned into, because I'm sorry, but there are some people who have absolutely no common sense, no common decency, and think it's alright to act like a complete and utter cunt. So, on that timely bombshell, I shall bid you farewell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Adios!